Welcome to New York City's Moynihan Train Hall, the newest addition to New York City's line of train stations. Today we're going to walk from Moynihan all the way to Macy's, 34th Street, Herald Square, to check out some rainbow painted sidewalks. It's the fun and quirky things in New York City that always make it a wonderful city to live in. So join me for a wonderful stroll on this rainy Thursday as we explore. Let me know where you're watching from. There's a new blue bottle open down there. Let me zoom in. Right there, new blue bottle, coffee. And this is the Amtrak. So here you can catch Amtrak, and you can also go into some of the platforms also used by the New Jersey Transit and also by the Long Island Railroad. Hey Thrush, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you feel better, Thrush. Hello Abby, hello Ronald, hello Alexandra, hello Tam, hello Kay, hello Picard. Thrush, you say on Twitch, thanks for the break, my pleasure. Hey Alexandra, hello Robin, hello Suzanne. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Hello Sunshine, hello Monica, Nasima, Wendy, I am indeed on, it is indeed working on YT. A lot of people are tuning in. Hello Dintin, hello Lori, hello Nally, hello Cecilia, Mulaney, the other Wendy, welcome. We have two Wendys always tuning in. Hello Ab, nice to see you here. Hello Naresh. From India, welcome. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Osama. Hello, Lorene. Hello, Anthony from Essex. Nice to see you here. All right, let's walk outside towards. Here's the country. Tracy, I'm indeed doing well. Hello. Al Hassan, how was my gig yesterday? It was a mid stick for the rest of it. All right, let's go outside here. I gotta take out my umbrella for this. And also put on gloves. It's breaking up. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, Maria. It's raining. Yeah, it is, Maria. Indeed. I won't get sunblind today, says Wendy. Yeah, at least. Hey. Hey, Suzanne, $20 super chat. Oh, you're so kind, Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hope you're holding in strong. I'm so glad this show brings so much value to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also wanted to shout out Hisami, who gifted an awesome book about Japan through the Amazon wishlist. Thank you, Hisami. And there was also Aaron as well. Lori and Aaron also gifted another book. So I'm excited to keep on reading. Thank you so much. Today, look at that. Stars, yeah, thank you so much, Wendy. Hey, Martin from the UK, nice to see you here. You can barely see the top of this building. Any mastication plans today? Ronald, great question. No food stops. I think today. No, we're just. Hello, Yahip. I'm doing well. Hello, Debbie from England. We rain here today. Look at this. It's gloomy today. Oh yes. Actually, let me show you the new entrance of the Penn Station from outside before we go to 34th Street. Yahip. See, the stream is amazing. I'm so glad. Upper West Side. You're reading about the first skyscraper in the Upper West Side. Interesting. Ooh, I got to look into that. Which one is it? What's the name? Upper West Side. BB says gloomy is a vibe. Oh yeah, look at that. Can't even see the Empire State Building. It's so gloomy. Look at that. Completely covered in fog. Here is Madison Square Garden. Underneath is Penn Station. And behind it is Moynihan. Jacqueline says, mind the puddles. Oh, yes. Because if you fall into a puddle, you might fall into a very deep puddle out of nowhere. Hey, Manolito, nice to see you here. Is it hard to hold the camera and the phone at the same time? Asks Valerie. Great question. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but I've had plenty of practice with it, so I know how to balance myself pretty well. But yeah, if you're new to live streaming, yeah, it would be a bit tricky. $200 Amsterdam, says Upper West Sider. Thank you so much, Upper West Sider. Rory says it's the same weather in Amsterdam. Hey, Jacqueline, nice to see you here. Hello, Phyllis. Y para todo el mundo mirando en español, bienvenidos, nomades. Y María, y Manolito, y todo el mundo. Hey, Balaz from Hungary. Can you tour Madison Square Garden? You know, I've tried reaching out to them. They're closed because of events, because of COVID. So I don't think there's any major events happening yet in Madison Square Garden. Hopefully when it reopens, I might reach out to them again. So you see, massive puddle. This are the dangers of New York City. Here in New York City, these streets are rough because you have to avoid puddles. Otherwise, your pristine shoes will be ruined. It's a lake, yeah, basically. The Great Lake of Madison Square Park. The Great Lake of Madison Square Garden. Wendy says, I'm singing in the rain. I'm happy again. Wendy says, oh, not sunny there. Thanks for waking us up. Mighty Bull, hey, enjoy your storytelling and historical info. I'm so glad. Wow, the puddles. You got your rain boots? I do, Maria. By rain boots, I got white leather Converses. Probably the worst shoes to wear during rain season. I gotta buy myself some rain boots. That I don't have yet. There's rain Converses though, so maybe I'll find those. Enterprise. No, Enterprise is I can't respond to hundreds of people at the same time, but if you watch long enough, you'll always get my attention. At least they're not canvas. No, they're not canvas. So here's the new grand entrance to Penn Station. Adri, nice to see you here. I would, but I cannot swim, says Claire. Yeah, you might need to learn how to swim here in New York City through those puddles. It can be fierce. Phyllis, where am I headed? Well, Phyllis, you gotta look at the title of the video. All questions will be answered. Hey, here's a pro tip for anyone who wants to me read their comments. I have a lot of people tuning in, so it's always impossible for me to read every single comment. I only have so much time. Plus, I'm holding an umbrella, trying to keep my mask up, trying to not get fogged up, and carrying the camera all at the same time. And also minding my shots. So, pro tip, if you want your comments to be read, I would recommend either asking a good question, any type of question related to exploring the city, or leave something nice about a nice observation or insight, or share some type of memory you have of New York City. Those are always great comments. Otherwise, if you just say hi to me, dígame hola, I would not gonna say hi. Boston, no, just walking today. Boston, Jeff. There's almost like an atmospheric sound, like cyberpunk. Oh, interesting. Let me clean my lens. Are all retail outlets closed? Not all of them. No, just some of them. No, you can still see shops open. A lot of them, actually. Macy's over here. We have another store across the block. Socorro! Any plans to visit outside New York? Yep, a lot of plans. Too many plans to visit outside New York. Here are the beautiful high-rises of the Garment District, in my opinion, one of the best places. Hey, Trudy, you're an awesome multitasker. I give you a lot of credit. I get frustrated doing multiple things at once. It's very hard work. Thank you for being so patient and wonderful. I could not do it. Trudy, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate you. Rory, oh, that's why you asked, Rory. So no, here we didn't have any full lockdown on the level of Europe. Only for like about 3 months. It was like March through May-ish, March through June, where many stores were closed. But otherwise, after summertime, everything opened up again. Has been opened up. So here we got the massive Macy's, and we're gonna find this Rainbow Road. So actually, let's cross the street soon. New York is heading to some normality. It is. All right, I clean my lens again. All right. The case has no sign of anything opening up in Ireland. That's crazy to think about. I'm not a public health professional, so take my words with a grain of salt, but yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about. Here, things have been relatively normal. You can even buy your Fendo or your Supreme right here if you want to. If you're enjoying this video, press that like button before we reach the Rainbow Road. Hey, Panajotis, nice to see you here. Welcome. Panajotis is Team Like. Hello, Gwen. Oscar, it's humid. Yeah, it is. My hair is crazy because of the humidity. All right, let's walk. Let's cross the streets of New York. Now here, you gotta be savvy. How to dodge a puddle. Sometimes you just gotta jump over it. Lori says, hope your project went well. It was a bit rough, so I'm a bit tired. It lasted way longer than I expected. But I appreciate it. Still got a little bit more left, so the main show hasn't happened yet. Am I wearing rain boots? No, I'm wearing white leather Converses. It's very appropriate for rain walking. I don't have rain boots yet. I gotta buy other colored shoes also. So here it is, the Rainbow Road. Greg will take a supreme. Yeah, not supreme, supreme. That's what they sell outside in the streets. Is there a song about a Rainbow Roads? Let me know. There's about that road in Wizard of Oz. When did they do this to the sidewalk? I think just a day or two ago, maximum. Alexandra, yes, indeed, I'll be working freelance next week. Oh, look at that. The guy matches very well with his yellow jacket. The yellow brick road. Thank you so much. Is it permanent, the rainbow? No, not permanent. No, just it appears to be a advertisement for Lacoste and Polaroid. But I do like the rainbow. Yeah, it's marketing. It's a ad. Is there a pot of gold at the end? I hope so. That would be nice. Let's see if we can find one. Is there one? Let's see, around the corner. Maybe there is one around the corner. Let's take a different perspective. Looks like piano keys. Yeah, this is a cool perspective, actually. Yeah, look at that. I should lay down the yellow line and be invisible. I'm not wearing a yellow jacket. I'm wearing like a greenish jacket. Let's see if there's more Rainbow Road around the corner. It brightens up the mood on the rainy day, yeah. Eugen says marketing, but very cool marketing. Yeah, I agree with Eugen. That's another thing here to watch out with New York City is buses when stopping, because they may splash on you. Empire State Building still under fog. Alexandra is listening to my song Coffee Break. Oh, cool. I'm glad. Oh, no Rainbow Road here. It's only that little part. I thought it was going to be in the front of Macy's. No Rainbow Road. Just Bob hanging out with Cooper over there. I'm not sure where Penny is. We got Bob, Cooper, got Frank over there, the very hairy one. Upper West Side, it says post no bobs. Yes. Indeed. Like post no bills, but post no bobs. They are lovely New York dinosaurs, right? Yeah, I mean, the pigeon, any type of bird, is a descendant of dinosaurs. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. Penny, Bob, Cooper, Frank, Ziomara, they're all descendant of dinosaurs. Bob and family ready to attack the Rainbow Sidewalk. Yeah. So here's the front of Macy's. Welcome to Macy's. Oh, so beautiful. He's making me laugh, naming the pigeons as Girl in the Curl. Girl in the Crow. I'm not sure if you seen the previous episodes. Yep. They're regular cast of characters nowadays. I even have a cartoon of them. Is it forbidden to feed the birds? I don't like. It is discouraged, and the city puts signs to not feed them. But I don't think there's a fine. I don't think it's a finable offense. So I don't think you'll be fined. A cop might tell you to not do it, but I don't think they can legally do anything to stop you. So no. Hope Earl makes a cameo. Yeah, I mean, it is a rainy day, so I'm not sure where Earl is at. I only put away my umbrella because the rain is subsiding. Alright, so the Rainbow Road was a lot smaller than I expected. You guys want to check out KTown? I tried to show it on Saturday, but it was crazy busy. So hopefully this Thursday it's a bit emptier. And I actually, for the multicam video that I did last Saturday, if you haven't seen it yet, I did a live video out in the middle of the city with multiple cameras, with 3 cameras. And someone actually managing graphics and putting in maps and everything. For that video, I actually had planned to go to KTown and stop at a cafe. And I just realized we are very close. So I said no food in the beginning, but now I realize, yeah, we are very close to this place. So let me know if you want to try a very interesting cafe here, close to KTown. It's so beautiful and colorful. Yeah, it is. It is. Maria says, Ariel's doing big things. Indeed I am. All right. Oh, fogging. So annoying. Rainy days, it gets more foggier than usual. Yes, that video was produced awesome. Oh, so glad you enjoyed it. Rory, I've always streamed with the iPhone. Always. There's a few instances where I might not stream with the iPhone and the DSLR instead. Here is a door that says La Nuit Porte Conseil, which means the night brings counsel. But also it's an American saying, let's sleep on it. With the owl in the middle. Where does this door lead? Who knows? Who knows? Valerie says, yes, eyeglasses plus mask equals torture. Indeed. Here is Gog and Magog, the 2 harbingers of the apocalypse. And every day at 3 p.m. they ring this bell. For why? I don't know. Right behind them is Minerva, the goddess of secret knowledge. Minerva is always accompanied with a bunch of different owls, so she has a few owls on her head. Minerva is like an amalgamation of a few goddesses, like Columbia and Athena. Not Columbia, Athena, and what's the other one? The other one, the name is escaping me at the time. For whom the bell tolls, yes. And there's a few owls on top. Their eyes used to glow green, but for some reason I think they turned it off. But when, like a few years ago, they used to glow green all the time. I know her name escapes me with the snakes on her head. Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of an allusion to Medusa. I think she has Medusa on her crest, but I'm not entirely sure why. That is a detail, great spotting. I'm not entirely sure why. That is interesting. Girl in the Curl says, I miss Ariel's smile, not a Mask fan. Yeah, you know what? On rainy days, I gotta remind myself to just go to emptier neighborhoods so I can walk around more freely without my mask. Owls are considered wise. Indeed they are. Beautiful statues. I agree, Tam. I have an entire video about these owls and a few other owl statues in New York City. They have ties to a certain secret society. Check them out. Search the Owls of New York City on YT and FB. You'll see it. And it's a very old video I did. It's already like 3 years old, but it's an awesome story that you probably won't hear anywhere else. Adam, when was the last time I saw an owl? Great question. I don't know. I think I saw an owl. I've heard owls last summer. So there were owls hooting in my area, but seeing them is a bit more rare. Wow, I don't think I've seen an owl in years. I think I saw maybe one last year, but I forgot. Girl in the Curl says, notice how curly Ariel's hair gets in the rain. Indeed it does. Thank you, Christine. The Owls of New York City, I think is the name of the video. Joseph, yes, it's Minerva, but Minerva is a combination of two different goddesses. Athena and what was the other one? Escaping me at the moment. Is tourism starting to pick up? It is. I mean, there's a lot of in-country tourism. There's a lot of domestic tourism. Tourism. Let me pronounce that correctly because it sounds very close to another word. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I've seen a few foreign tourists coming here, such as I heard English people, I've heard Argentinians, I've seen Koreans as well coming in here as tourists. Pretty much that's the gist of it. I think I've seen Mexicans, but I'm not entirely sure if they were Mexican American or they were coming in from Mexico. And in my videos, you probably have heard the languages being spoken around us or the accents. Hey, Don says, I'm surrounded by parkland and I've never seen an owl in the wild, only at zoos. Yeah, I've seen an owl at zoos, right, Don. They're very rare, I think, to see just in normal day life. Adam, what did I do on St. Patrick's Day? I was working. I was doing a freelance gig. Mandy says, I'm so ready to visit New York City. I feel you, Mandy, I feel you. Hope you get to visit soon. It's crossed. Tourists, where can they go on a rainy day like this? Great question. You know, the best bet on a rainy day like this, either walk in the rain, which is beautiful in the end of itself, which we're doing right now, but you can consider going to a museum. The Met is a beautiful museum to get lost in on a rainy day. There's also the MoMA, which is a bit smaller. The Whitney is also a gorgeous museum to get lost in on a rainy day. And of course, you can consider going to any of the other museums. That'll definitely be fun. There's a few cafes. There's actually a lot more cafes now that have outdoor covered seating, so you can have a nice meal, heated up with a ceiling on top of you, outdoors as well. So that's very convenient. Another thing is do a long subway ride. Like I've done an episode of riding the entire length of the J train. It's so much fun. Just ride the J train back and forth. You'll see a huge swath of Queens and Brooklyn, all from the comfort of riding the train. And because it's all elevated, you'll see it outside the window of the train. Same thing. Here's a statue of Horace Greeley. Worked for the New York Tribune. Sunshine asks, was it Aphrodite? No, it wasn't Aphrodite. There was another goddess that was more related to like knowledge. She was a bit more feminine than Athena, but it wasn't Aphrodite. Are these live flowers? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're real flowers. Enterprise says, this is what I like about you. I'm not afraid of statues. Yeah, Enterprise. Yeah, indeed. Look how gorgeous this corner building is, or the building that's on the triangular plot right over here. Because Broadway cuts through Manhattan, it causes all these little triangular plots of land, which they call square. So this is Greeley Square, even though it's a triangle. Or is it a trapezoid? No, it's a triangle. I'll call it a triangle. Let's not get too complicated. Let's not bring maths into this conversation today. Unless if you want to. If you guys want to get technical, let me know. We can get technical. But look at that. Beautiful building. It used to be a lot more ornate because that was the offices of the New York Herald. There were two competing newspapers. Here, the New York Tribune, where we're standing, New York Herald right down there. But, of course, they chopped off part of the building and took away a lot of the beautiful ornamental elements. Is MoMA in New York City? Yes, it is. MoMA is the Museum of Modern Art. Ifran, you're in the dream state? No, why is that? Girl in the Curl. Ooh, you're speaking some Russian. Hey, Jacqueline. Happy belated Pi Day. Oh, yeah, you're right. Pi Day did pass. Is that the Flatiron Building? No. Looks similar in shape, but no. It's 34th Street. Flatiron is located at 23rd Street. A little bit further down. We can actually see it in the distance right over here. Let me zoom in. This is actually a cool perspective. Right there, the Flatiron popping up. That's the Flatiron. It's cool. I love the, despite Broadway cutting on a diagonal, it causes a beautiful symmetry as well to the city. And it does cause like a division of the city as well. So Broadway kind of delineates between east and west in certain areas. Is it cold? Yes, it is. It's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, Eugen, nice to see you here. Wow, I didn't think you were in Helsinki or Romania. I saw those videos a while ago. Joe, yeah, I've been to 18 cities at this point. Crazy amount of cities. Let's check out the architecture here. So here are the different indoor, outdoor setups. This place looks actually really good. Undan. Let's see. Joy, thank you so much for the 100 stars. Where's the 9/11 museum? Much farther away from here, all the way in the southern tip of Manhattan, Stacy. Maybe a 40-minute walking distance, a little bit longer. Any good Chinese near here, Steven? Yeah, there's bound to be a few Chinese food, but I'm not sure where exactly.
So they said that there's sleeping medication and long-term anxiety medication. They said don't overuse it.
So I was going to come here. I'll show you what the place is during the trip, during the last week's video. But there was first a birthday party in here. It's a famous bakery, but I didn't know it was that famous because there was a huge birthday party. So a lot of the tables were full, and then there was like a massive line. And as I was coming here during the multicam live stream, we had one of our assistants. We had someone working as a production assistant. And I saw her online. I just gave her this signal, like, you guys didn't catch it on camera. I think our director behind the scenes switched it, but I went like this as I was walking by. I was like, oh no, we're not gonna be able to get this food on time. So let's try it out. Let's see how it is. I think I need to play some music because there's copyright issues. So we're all set. You're about to see the great, interesting dessert that they have. All right. So we actually go this way. This is outdoor dining upscale. This is probably one of the bigger cafes that has amazing outdoor dining. A lot of the other cafes do not. So it is rare to find a coffee shop that has this immense space. Plus there's heating right above me, as you can see right there. They're like in every few chairs. Now, as I mentioned last Saturday, I was supposed to come here and it was absolutely packed to the very brim. What did you get, Adam? You're gonna find out soon, but let me just get my bearings because this is live video, so you're seeing everything. I gotta clean my glasses first.
Shit, I'll be in here. Dude, you say you shit way out of context, that's it.
Now I gotta go back. Go back.
Fuck, dog. I gotta find a pharmacy. Fuck. Yo, Andrew, I gotta call around to get the Xanax filled, so stay tight. Make sure nobody starts fucking spazzing at the mouth here, because it fucks up everything, dude. Talk about a pharmacy, I need to hook up with you about something important. Yeah, what she sound like. Talking about nice things.
All right, cool. Indeed. All right. Yeah, that's New York for you. Yeah, that's New York. Yeah, I'm going to show you the food, but I always find it weird. Let me know if anyone has this pet peeve. I find it weird when there's like so much empty space. Like, you see how huge this is? And someone sits right next to you. I don't get that. Why do people do that? Like, even, especially during a pandemic, why do people do that? There's so much space. Sit somewhere far away. All right, let me show you. It doesn't matter. I don't care if the person is whoever they are. Sometimes I find it weird that people just sit right next. So this is Gray Street Coffee. Oh, I love their logo. Ooh, very flowery. Oh, it's awesome. Look at this. Okay, so I haven't tried this yet. But this, and let me do proper unboxing. This is a Basque cheesecake. It's like a semi-burnt cheesecake. And I'm not sure how it'll taste, but let's see how it is. And this is a cold brew. I love it that they serve like bubble tea style, so they served it with that plastic on top. Eugene says same thing with people breathing on your neck in the line. Yeah. It's something that it's another pet peeve. Yeah. All right, let's try this out. So I haven't tried this yet. This is a famous cheesecake. Let's see how it is. I'm always on the lookout for good cheesecakes because, you know, New York City kind of ran out of good cheesecakes for a little while. There's only like 2 or 3 spots, but now because of the Korean population, they've been bringing cheesecakes back. Also Japanese places as well. And Jacqueline says, woohoo, hey, I know that cake. It's traditional Easter food here in Romania. Oh, it is. Fascinating. Ah, okay. Let's try it out. Now, the cream puffs here are delicious as well, but I've shown cream puffs before. Presentation is very attractive. It is. It is. I mean, it looks like a normal cheesecake, but with that little burnt crust, it looks interesting. Let's try it out. I'm gonna cut. This is way too big. This is $10, so this is meant to be shared, and it's super dense. Oh wow, this is super dense. This is not something to eat solo. So here it is. Look how dense this is. Crazy that it's heavy. Like I am holding this up and this is heavy. This is like holding a good piece of steak. That's how heavy it is. Did I pick my umbrella? Yes, I did. Thank you so much, Claire. Yeah, $10 for, but this is like 4 slices for friends. Let's try it out. Mmm. Wow. Now they're fighting in the back. Wow, that's so interesting. That is very soft in the center. The top is hardened like a regular diner cheesecake. You still hear that guy? Yeah, yeah. And that, he has a few friends that are all fighting with each other. It happens in New York. But this cheesecake, it's hard on top and very soft and chewy in the middle. Can you show us, please? Yes, I'll show you. Rosemary, you say that can eat that solo. Let's zoom in a little bit better. It's like a brulee, almost like a brulee, almost like a. Well, it's not crystallized on top, but it is a little bit harder on the top. But inside, super fluffy. Inside, it's almost like cheesecake. There's also trucks, everyone. Outdoor dining here in New York City. Trucks, screaming New Yorkers. I smashed my face in it. There is an entire YouTube channel of smashing your face on it. Who was that? Who said that? Rob. Yeah. It's so pretty and fluffy. It's super fluffy. It tastes like almost like a cheesecake. Let me get myself another bite. A few more bites actually. A few more slices. Look at this. So this is almost like a cheesecake in the center. It's probably the densest yet fluffiest cheesecake I've tried. Such a weird, interesting combination. In the center, it's almost like cream. Mmm. Tam says you're still in a beautiful place. I agree. I agree. It's beautiful. Wow. Mmm. This is a great cheesecake. I was a bit skeptical of how good the cheesecake can get. Someone left me a super chat. Hey Ludo, thank you so much. Looks very yummy. Enjoy your coffee break. Thank you so much, Christine and Ludo. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I was skeptical at first with this cheesecake because it is bold words to say that you're making a great cheesecake. But in this case, they really rocked it. They really rocked it. Mm. Does have a slight tartness. Yeah, it does. Is it like a memory foam cheesecake? No, not quite like a Japanese wiggly cheesecake. This one's more in line with like a New York cheesecake. It's just the center they just made it so super creamy. The center is just super creamy. The only difference is center is super creamy and the exterior is a little bit harder. Realize you changed to DST, so I missed you by 1 hour. Oh, yeah. Is it DST? Is it DST time? I'll write DST. Sometimes I get used to it and just wrote EST. Sorry if I wrote EST. My mistake. Give me some. I'm hungry, says Evelyn. I mean, I have enough here to share. I'm already full after a few bites. Oh, their voices are really close to your side. They're still all the way in the back. Yeah, that's really good. All right, everyone, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to sip this coffee a little bit more. You pay a lot for that atmosphere in Manhattan. Yeah, indeed. Sharing's caring, yeah. So that's how much I ate. I feel pretty full, pretty satisfied. And is it cold brew? Yeah, it is cold brew. It is cold brew. Sorry, what is the name of your place at? This is called Grace Street Coffee and Desserts. Grace Street. I have two police officers over here. Look at this. Mandy says, if I were you, I would not be able to do this live with a straight face. You know, I've encountered more crazier situations, so it doesn't interrupt me too much, at least. Hey, Ariel, bring that cheesecake to your executive producer. I think he might like it. I think he might like it. I like the label. Me too. And yeah, there was they're going to go. Yeah, indeed, Enterprise, indeed. Karina says, "I will eat the whole thing, Ariel." All right, everyone. Yeah, this is in cases like these, I need like a co-host for sharing food. You know, like Cliff in the episode called the New York Urbanist, he was going to be my taste tester. He was also going to taste a few bites with me. So I'm glad I tried it out. It was wonderful. It's a shame that we got to cut it from the show, but I'm glad we tried it out, which is nice. How's the cold brew? The cold brew is good. It's not the best. It's not the best. It's good enough. It's a bit watery. It doesn't have too much kick to it. New York police, you should ask them to move them on. You could quickly turn it to a reporter channel, says Tab. Why is that, Tab? Coming straight from New York City. Today, a man eats a cheesecake. While a few people speak way too loud. Seems like watered coffee. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's real cold brew. I have a feeling this is hot coffee over ice. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's not the best. And the reason I say that, like, in most scenarios, this would be good coffee. But the reason I say that is because we're literally surrounded by amazing coffee shops, all within like a 2 or 3 block radius. We're surrounded by those coffee shops. And because we're surrounded by them, that's why having this coffee, I would say, oh, I should have just gone to like Stumptown nearby. All right, I'm gonna pack up this cheesecake. You guys ready to keep on walking? A little bit more? Let me know. Do you prefer hot coffee or cold coffee? I prefer espresso the most, but I sometimes go for cold brew if I don't want to wait for the espresso to cool down or the Americano to cool down. because they serve here Americanos boiling hot in most places. Cliff was awesome co-host. You two work well. Says, I don't know. Oh, cool, I don't know. I'm so glad. Yeah, Cliff is awesome. Cliff is amazing. You'll be seeing more of him. I'm doing another episode with him next month on April. Stay tuned. So I gotta pack this up and take the rest to home. It was a great cheesecake. Highly recommend it. I think if you have a person in your life who has a big sweet tooth, they'll probably fall in love with it. It truly is a great cheesecake. They design these boxes so well. There's so many like ways to fortify the cheesecake. There you go. Cheesecake is now back in the box. So just give this to a loved one and say, look in the box. You'll like what's in the box. All right, box secure. Hey, have your dad as a co-host, says Daryl. Yeah, you guys want to see more car tours? I could do more car tours. All right. This is a busy neighborhood, so the problem is I can't do a walk and coffee talk. So I gotta put on my mask. Well, not I gotta, but I choose to. Put on my mask. Maybe I'll sit down and drink more of this coffee somewhere. Hey, am I collaborating with Action Kid anytime soon? Oh, no, I would love to. Me and Action Kid are due, and a bunch of other New York City vloggers, to do like an Avengers Endgame type of reunion where we all pop up in the same live stream. So you'll see Action Kid, you'll see New York City Walking Show, Walk, Ride, Fly, Walking Commuter, Here Be Bar, What a Shame Mary Jane, Jennifer O'Brien, Tom Delgado. Let me know, what other New York City vloggers should we feature in an epic team up that is like Avengers Endgame level? All right, let's keep walking around. Ooh. That was fun. Oh shit, it's raining. Oh no, I gotta put on my umbrella again. It's really heavy. Dutch Malls as well. Yes, Dutch Malls, Aya Vlogs. Yes, Manny Explores, Sunshine. Someone mentioned Sarah Funk. Yes, her as well. Girl in the Curl. There's one city that compares to New York City. It's London. Maybe Tokyo once I visit. Can't wait one day. Stay dry, says Rob. Oh yeah, Rob. So here it is. Great Street Coffee and Kitchen. Here's a big like food court. All Korean, Japanese, Chinese places, East Asian places in general. There's some jambing. Ooh, great! This is some jambing. Oh, I love the city in the rain. Look at that. Your lenses need a wipe. Oh yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, ladies and gentlemen. Rosalind says, I must be a glutton for punishment watching a guy eating the cheesecake. Lawrence, yeah, indeed you can watch New York City from the comfort of your own phone. Hey, Ronald, what is the streamer that I mentioned in Japan? His name is Only in Japan Go. That's the name of the channel. The guy's name is John Dobb. Only in Japan Go. Probably one of the better live streamers I've seen. In general, the guy is amazing. Absolutely blows me away how he does his live streams. Penajotas, it would be cool if you did a live stream from a skyscraper. Penajotas, I've done many times. Oh, but you mean today on a rainy day? That's a good question. Ah, yeah. You know, I wish I had more connections with like skyscrapers to just randomly go into one. Ludo, I'm on your 49-inch TV. Ooh, that's cool. All right, does anyone know a skyscraper I can walk into? Let me know. Go. Start commenting now. Go to the edge and do a live. You know what? I'm not sure if the edge opens on rainy days because it's almost all outdoors. I caught his live stream and it was indeed awesome. Oh, great. No. How do you know what neighborhood you're in? I just know by memory. You can tell by the street numbers, the avenues, and just the aesthetic overall of the buildings. So we are in the neighborhood of Nomad, North Madison. Okay, so please send some cheesecake via the phone. Irene, I'm working on that technology. So stay tuned. By 2035, when we have the power of making matter remotely, I will provide live food transfer. It'll be like Star Trek with their materializer, I think it was called. If anyone can remind me of the name of the Star Trek device where they just made any food they ever wanted. Yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be Urbanist proprietary technology. Sunshine wants a pizza. Well, you'll get it once we work on that Star Trek materializer. Oh wow, another beautiful building. Oh, look at this. Replicator. Thank you so much, Charlene. It's a replicator. Thank you so much. Laureen, send a PayPal. Oh, thank you so much, Laureen. I appreciate it. Everyone give hearts to Laureen and the other sponsors of this broadcast like Ludo and Suzanne. Thank you so much. And shout out to all the new super urbanists. We've had a few new super urbanists, like Jackie. There's been a few others. Yeah, this is the Walcott. Reminds me of the song by Arcade Fire. Oh my god, not Arcade Fire, sorry, Vampire Weekend. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks of Vampire Weekend. Alright everyone, play the song Walcott. Actually, I'll do it for you. Alexa, play Walcott by Vampire Weekend. Okay Google, play Walcott by Vampire Weekend. Let's look at it from a distance. Oh, look at that. Oh, just have to remind you that there's avocado toast in Dunkin' Donuts. Enterprise. Oh, Enterprise. I don't know. I'm really skeptical of a Dunkin' Donuts avocado toast. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Who else loves rain? Oh my god, I do got a pizza. Oh yeah. Look at this. There's a trolley here where they do wine tasting. Ah, wow. That's awesome. Ooh. Aza. Wine and chocolate bar. What? Peter says my command had Alexa play Dakota by Stereophonics. Oh, that's a random song. Hey, Alexandra says many compliments on 37K. Yes, thank you everyone for 37K. We got avocado toast. We got a smoked avocado toast. That is interesting. Charred avocado, mango salsa, and you can add 1 egg for $5. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's way too expensive. Let me know. Would you pay for a $5 egg? Would you pay for a $5 egg? Let me know. I mean, I'm usually willing to pay $3 maximum for an egg. 2 is a bit more of a better deal, but 5, oh no, you're pushing it. Toilet Brush says, cue the egg puns. Well, you know, that is quite not an excellent price. I think it's quite of a exaggerated price. And I'm not sure if anyone agrees with me because that is exactly how much I would not pay. I like to see the sunny side up of things, but that is quite a fried up price. I mean, I consider myself to be a pretty hard-boiled character, but that is a bit too much for me. Wendy says, oh, you're cracking me up. Well, sometimes you gotta crack a few eggs to make a good show. Charlene is asking, tell us a joke. Well, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's the greatest joke ever made. Stop poaching me for jokes, everyone. I omelette door. Colleen. Oh, is that a pun in French? Hey, AR is a new member. Oh, welcome, AR. to becoming a super urbanist. You did it at exactly the same time that you needed to. Everyone stop egging me on, because I can't come up with new egg puns. AR, wow! Oh my god, AR. Oh my god, everyone, we gotta like pause everything we're doing. AR, dropping those big bucks, similar to Lorraine as well, another super urbanist. Thank you so much, AR. I appreciate you for your really, really big super chat. That is amazing. Wow. AR, if you have any requests, I'll happy to oblige within reason here in this area. I am quite scrambled to even see an amazing super chat like that. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Eugen says how big? Also for the FB audience, it is a $80 super chat. Everyone give a round of hearts to AR, an explosion of hearts. Hey Peter, thank you so much for the super chat, for the PayPal. I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much, Peter, for the PayPal. I could get 16 eggs with that $80 super chat. Yeah, at that restaurant, I could get a whole 16 eggs. Indeed. Or I could just go to the grocery store and buy, I don't know, a few dozen, like 60 eggs with those $80 or more. This guy's running sideways. Interesting. Is that like a new exercise technique? Sideways running. Oh yeah. Yeah, if the Facebookers don't believe me, right here, everyone, AR is a legend. I hope he's okay. I'm not sure. He was running sideways for some reason. My life says I'm here only for egg puns. Well, keep on coming. Keeping them coming. Keep egging on the egg puns. I don't know anything more. I ran out. I cracked too many eggs, everyone. Eugen says the sideways dude got out of the chocolate and wine tasting. Yeah, indeed. That's the new style of running. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is the new thing. If you want to take a course, I offer a course on sideways running for a small price of $9,999. It's not that much. Only about like $2,000. It doesn't cost that much. $2,000 and you'll learn all the techniques of sideways running in order to lower everything. Cholesterol, sugar, anything you ever wanted to lower. It's dignity. If you wanted to lower your dignity, there we go. $2,000 online course on sideways running. Looks so barren. Yeah, it's a lot more quieter over here. If you want to lower your self-esteem, says Miss Love. Yes, if you want to lower your self-esteem, try some sideways running. Mr. Diaz says, I'm coming in all scrambled. Oh, no. Or as the British would say, oh, no. Lauren says, go to Culture Espresso. I think we're a bit far away from Culture. Culture is a little bit more into the Garmin district. Rhonda says, I enjoy your bagel show. I make believe I was chewing with you. So cool. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So many business closing in New York City? Well, this is a more...
Not much of a party, but...
This specific area required a little bit more people traffic. Because it's a mix of boutiques and like wholesale perfumeries and knick-knack shops. Ronald says, for 10K, Ariel will show you his Tahitian palace via Zoom. That sounds like a very compelling offer, to be honest. Oh, look at this. All right. Let's go a little bit further down. What do you do? The next multicam live stream will be in April. Yeah, indeed. So these are just flowers right over here on the Oscar Wilde shop. Oh. All right. And Ronald says, I sent a multicam live stream in London. Ooh, Ronald, that is a great recommendation. All right, I gotta finish up this coffee, so let's take a indoor break close to here. One of my favorite places to go for an indoor break. What would I call the music that I was playing? The music I was playing, the coffee break song, is called lo-fi. Lo-fi. That's the name of the genre. The longer name is lo-fi hip-hop, but most people just nowadays refer to it as lo-fi. L-O-F-I. And it's a genre of music that's basically instrumental hip-hop, but much more slower and sometimes a little bit more jazzier. And meant for background music. David says, what do I do for a living, bro? This, David, videos, eating on camera, chit-chatting, making egg puns. That's my career, David. It's my entire life purpose. All right. Okay. Oh, stay super dry now. Yeah, I gotta finish my coffee. I can't walk around anymore with an umbrella and a coffee at the same time. Hence, that's why I had to stop. In your opinion, what's the best places for street photography? Great question. Growing. Great question. So, best place for street photography. Let's think about this. I would say Soho, number one, because of the architecture and the streets. There's cobblestone streets. I'm gonna switch positions. All right, that's a lot better. Yeah, so there's hey, Nomades. Yes, this entire area is called Nomad, but it's not based on the word nomad, like someone who travels around. So the best places to take photographs in New York City, street photography, if you want to capture great fashion, I would say Soho, Williamsburg, Bushwick, and the East Village will be four top places for probably you will get the most interesting looking people in terms of fashion. If you want more aesthetics for street photography, then try Garment District late or early in the day. And it's a really cool perspective. Also here in Nomad is really interesting. Every corner of New York City is perfect for photos. It is. It is. And what about Philly? What do you know about Philly neighborhoods? Not too much. I have a few videos on Philly. North of Madison. It's north of Madison Square Park, not north of Madison Avenue, which is a bit confusing. So yeah, that's the name of the neighborhood. North of Madison Square Park. Nomad. Portmanteau. Also during Manhattan Hedge. And we've been here on the stream before. I recognize it. Oh, you do, Claire? Ah, some people pay attention. Some of you really pay attention. This is interesting. I'm glad. There's some music here, so I might get copyrighted, but that's okay. So I appreciate AR, Lorraine, the other people who left super chats. Clifford, hey Cliff. Thank you so much for 50 stars, I appreciate you. Looking forward to your UK video, says Neil. Oh, I'm so glad. Any good coffee shops nearby? Yes, I would say the number one coffee shop I would recommend right nearby is the place right next to the Pink Roses. And that place is called Patent Coffee. And it's named Patent after Nikola Tesla because Nikola Tesla stayed at the hotel that used to be in that same building. And he made a few patents, including in radio. And actually the building's name is called the Radio Wave Building. So Patent Coffee, just one block away from here. I will stop by, but I still have this coffee. David, I don't answer questions about where I'm located exactly, but New York City in general. Same thing when I'm traveling. The places I show you are the places I show you. Have you tried Vietnamese coffee? Yes, I have. I actually have a video. Check out the top 5 most unique coffee bars in New York City. And yeah. So everyone, I think actually I gotta go a little bit more. Are you super cold? No. There's a woman looking at you, and yeah, I don't know why. No, it happens. Rachard, hello. So you can sit down in the hotel even if you aren't staying there. Well, I know people. Ludo. Generally, no. Generally, they won't let you sit down, but I know people. Or, pro tip, pretend that you are a hotel guest. Just inhabit the personality, the being of a hotel guest. Become the hotel guest. And if you do that, then maybe you too could sit down at random hotel lobbies. I've done so before, admittedly, in many cities. It's a great place to kind of just escape for a little while. Mauricio, greetings from Miami, Florida. Welcome. All right, guys, I have to walk a little bit further downtown, but I still want to finish this coffee, but slowly. And I want to sit down and dry up a little bit. Do you guys want to stick around here and chat, and then continue walking, or you want me to end the show? I could do either. Up to you. I showed you already a lot of walking. Usually my shows are about an hour, hour 15. But I could go a little bit longer if you want to. I'm here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Let me know. Put a vote on it. Otherwise, I'll be back on Saturday. Wendy says, yes, please do not end. Let's keep going. All right, guys, I'm gonna sip this coffee. Let's take a nice 10-minute coffee break. Feel free to ask me any questions. And also, there's a special little Urbanist treat coming out later this month, or early April. Stay tuned. If you enjoy the song Coffee Break, there might be something that's gonna really surprise you. Sing a song out loud, says Robert. Not that type of show. Let's get the live stream to 350 likes. Oh, yes, indeed. We need you to stay warm. Team Ariel. Yes, Charisse. Don't go. We enjoy your company. Your great sense of humor, says Cynthia. I'm glad. So you just walk around and go live, JP? Yeah. That's it. There's nothing more, JP. This is the show. It's a man walking around the city. Yeah. JP says, amazing. All right, I'm glad. Some people will be like, oh, all right. Let me go to the next show. Let me watch some Logan Paul instead for some quick cuts. How do you dress in the East Village? East Village is very kind of hipster-ish. It's getting younger, so I'm not sure if Gen Z that are now entering their early 20s has a new title, but it's still pretty hipster-ish. I've seen Gen Z people still dress very hipster-ish. So a hipster aesthetic. What's a hipster aesthetic? Movies, check out movies like 500 Days of Summer, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, The New Girl, basically any movie with Zooey Deschanel or Michael Cera. You'll get a sense of what the hipster aesthetic is. Say hello to all the languages you know. Hola. Hola in Portuguese. Bonjour, buongiorno, konnichiwa, salam alaikum. Merhaba. What else? Zdravo. Oh yeah, I know zdravo. Guten Tag. Good day. For all the Aussies out there who speak Australian, good day. Good day, mate. Scott Pilgrim, yeah, watch Scott Pilgrim if you want to see a little bit more of the hipster aesthetic. This is another great recommendation. How about doing a fashion walk I have an entire documentary on the history of fashion, and I have a show about the history of the garment district. Bonjour. Yeah, zdravo. Zdravo is Slovenian, isn't it? Yeah, Slovenian. Let me know what other hellos should I say? Someone told me Swedish. I forgot what was Swedish. Great doc, by the way. Thank you so much. Privet. What's privet? Let me know. Privet. Great fashion district video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So I have a walking tour that is a good accompanied video for the documentary. So the documentary shows you the overall history of fashion in New York City. It's 45 minutes long. You see the entire kind of overview from Lower East Side all the way to the garment district and beyond to the 5 boroughs. And also you have a walking tour of the garment district. Clifford, hey, Clifford, how's it going? Nice clean fingernails, Bradley. I always find interesting that people make that comment in general. I guess are there YouTubers out there with terrible fingernails? Let me know, because sometimes people are compliment me on that, and I find it so interesting. It's pronounced privet. Sapiva. I don't know how to say the other one. The halai. Mojin. Oh, kumusta ka? Kumusta ka? I forgot Filipino. Kumusta ka? Magandang apple. Magandang apple. Which is Filipino. I think magandang apple is good day. And kumusta ka means hello. Where's your coat from? Zara. And it's huge. And the reason I got it so huge is because I wanted to use it for layers, which I am today. And hey, Batman is going to work. Cool. Spasiba. Spasiba? Spasiba? Spasiba. Spasiba. Namaste. Ciao. Aloha. We have a mega urbanist who's Hawaiian. So, Laureen, aloha to you. When I worked, there was an auto mechanic for 8 years that had terrible yeah, I can imagine. You owe me an Argentinian expression. You guys really want to hear the Argentinian impression? Spasibo. Spasibo, yeah. Let me know if you guys want to hear a little bit. I don't know how to do too many accents in English, but I do know how to do a few accents in Spanish. Manolito says, hell yes. Yeah, heads up, I may offend the entirety of Argentina. So hopefully the Argentinian government will not ban me from the country if I do this accent, because I really want to visit Buenos Aires. Ok, yo voy a hablar un poco de argentino, porque a mí me encanta hablar como los argentinos, a mí me encanta el pollo y el vino, y tú sabes, los argentinos coge su tiempo como hablando, un poco más tranquilo, muchacho, un poco más tranquilo los argentinos. A mí me encanta como ellos dicen el yo, el pollo, el vino. That's my best Argentinian. Hola, che, pibe. I'm not saying that very Puerto Rican. Hola, che, pibe. Superb, great. Can do a British accent. Oh no, I can't really do a British accent. A little bit like a snooty British accent that I can do. It needs a little bit of work, but once I see a lot of Benedict Cumberbatch movies, then it starts coming out a little bit more. Once I start seeing more Guy Ritchie movies, it gets a little bit easier. But The accent that I really like to do is the Scottish accent. It's a very stereotypical accent. It will probably offend the entirety of Scotland and the great history that it has, but I love pretending that I'm like from Glasgow, Scotland. Sometimes I do the Scottish accent, try to say it's the Irish accent, and my Irish friends get so fucking pissed off. Fucking pissed off. Penny sent 200 stars. Thank you so much, Penny. I appreciate it. Everyone, so sorry I offended Scotland, Argentina, and England. Please don't ban me from your countries. Mr. Diaz says, laughing out loud, the Celtic accent is impossible to understand. Yeah, I mean, the Irish accent is hard. Kathy says, you're so funny. Well, maybe I could start speaking the Irish brogue. I gotta think a little bit of like Saoirse Ronan. Imagine myself in the early, mid 1800s coming here from Ireland, settling into the Lower East Side. That's probably a terrible Irish accent. But in the movies, you'll be surprised they'll just hire you anyway. Because they'll be like, oh, that sounds good enough. You sound Irish. You look Irish. We'll hire you. The Aussie accent is what I really want to master. Good day, mate. I want some bear. I want a little bit of bear. Everyone, I am an accent coach, so I'm a professional, okay? I'm a professional, so usually I would charge for this. Usually I would charge. But luckily you're getting it for free. You're getting it for free because I'm waiting for the rain to tamper down a little bit. Oh, Alex. You guys want to hear Daniel Day-Lewis? That's one of the best that's actually a good impression I could do. You guys want to hear Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood? If you haven't seen There Will Be Blood, it's one of my favorite films of all time. Daniel Day-Lewis, I think he's an Irish actor, or is he Scottish? He's Irish. I think he is, right? He plays Oil Man from California. So I could do the final scene of There Will Be Blood. So let me know if you want to hear it. Maybe it'll change the perspective of your film. Rachel says, oh my God, this is so funny. Okay. You guys ready? There's no one here. Okay, good. I have a little bit of privacy. Okay. You see, Eli, you boy, I have a straw that goes over here, and your straw goes over here. And I go over here to my straw, and I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. That's the best There Will Be Blood I could do. Watch that. Excuse me. Watch that. That movie. Really good movie. You're probably wondering, why is he talking about milkshakes? Well, you'll see. You'll see. Ariel today is very relaxed. Indeed I am. Daniel, was that you? Well, you see, I run an oil business. I've been running an oil business with my son, HP, for the longest time. We go in, we take all the oil, and then we go out. And in the movie, I'm barely gonna talk, except when I am doing these epic scenes and there's some beautiful score right behind my voice. That's my best Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood. It's Amelia, you make great videos about this hotel. I did, yeah. Aerial mastication. LOL, Mel Gibson doing a Scottish accent. Yes, exactly, everyone. That was exactly the impression that I was doing before. People on the street would think you're a bit crazy. Yeah, that's okay. We're all a little bit crazy. We're a little bit crazy. Hoo-ha! That's the only Al Pacino I could do. Hoo-ha! That was from Scent of a Woman. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? If you're not talking to me, who are you talking to? Where's that from? Let me know. Please do a pizza vlog video. I already have a bunch. Search pizza urbanist. You'll see a bunch of videos. Taxi driver. Oh yes. Worst accent, in my opinion, is sounding like Owen Wilson. I love how he says wow. 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 I love how Owen Wilson says wow. Wow. Or whoa. What's that wow? Let me know. Whoa. Whoa. Pro tip. Hint. It's from a famous cyberpunk film from the 1990s. Whoa. You talking to me scene was improvised. Oh, interesting. Interesting. He won the award, but for that he didn't do it, and gave it to Heat. Oh, interesting. Ariel's impersonation Zorro style. Oh, sí, yo puedo hablar como yo estoy en una telenovela. Tú sabes, como estoy haciendo algo bien, con mucho extravaganza y mucho aventura. Zorro, sí, soy Zorro. That's my telenovela. ¿Por qué, María? ¿Por qué? ¿Y por qué comiste todo el queso, María? ¿Por qué? Yo dije que no comieras todo el queso, pero comiste todo. Y te llevaste toda la mozzarella. ¿Por qué, María? ¿Por qué? That's my best Telemundo impression. Hey, I'm walking here. Everyone, that's my Dustin Hoffman. Get down. That's I don't know how to do Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a good one. My mom was a fan of Miramar telenovelas. Yeah. Wendy says I'm on a roll. Yes, everyone. I said I am a professional at this. Usually I do this charging, but for all of you, for free. Free today. On me. I wish I could do Rami Malek. There's a great guy called Matter Day Live. And that guy does an amazing Rami Malek. Check him out. Who's from Mr. Robot. Can you do a Liverpoolian accent? No. I only know how to say a few words in Bristolian. Cheers. Cheers, Drive. Gert Lush. That was very Gert Lush. Let's go eat Jollibee. Can you do Morpheus? Neo. Oh, I don't know how to do Morpheus. I don't know how to do Morpheus. That's a little bit harder. But I could do Keanu Reeves and John Wick. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. That's my best Keanu in John Wick. Oh, very nice. I love the Borat. Very nice. I am Borat. Oh, that's a great accent. And greetings from German. I wish I knew. I just know Guten Tag. That's the only German I know. All right, you guys ready to walk? Walk and talk? Yes, Borat, says Mirna. Yeah. A fun movie. Number 2 was really fun. Cliff is the Yoda multitasking. Indeed. Indeed he is. All right, everyone. You got a free accent training session. If you want to subscribe to my online course, you can do so. I charge $9,000 per hour for accent training. And we'll teach you how to do Scottish accent as if it were played by Mel Gibson, who is drunk. I will also teach you a Argentinian accent that is highly offensive to the great people of Argentina. And I will also teach you an accent that sounds like if a unknown American actor was randomly thrusted into a BBC production and told, hey, learn this accent in a day. And those are the accents I will teach you, and that will prepare you to be a world-class actor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, actor, $9,000 per hour. All right, let's continue walking. Kyle says, sign me up. All right, great. I got a client out of this. All right, everyone, this is a great place to sit and relax. Highly recommend going to the restaurant over here. It's really fun, called the Wilson. And check out my video of the Inside Nomad Hotel. I have a full video on this amazing hotel with my friend Alexandra, who gave me a tour. Wendy says a round of applause. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am bowing to all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alexandra says we had a chat here in December. We did. We had a very serious chat. Very serious. Seriously serious. Not jokingly, seriously serious. Oh, I wish I could do Rodney Dangerfield. I gotta listen to more of him. We're trying to work on that, classic New York City accent from Brooklyn. A lot of people in New York City, they, when they seen too much of life, they start speaking, kind of raspy voice. They've been smoking too much, even though they never smoke anymore. Oh, they banned cigarettes in New York City restaurants, but I still speak with a raspy voice. It's because I'm from New York, we live the hard life over here. I get no respect. I get no respect walking on these streets anymore. Alexander says, you forgot Rocky Balboa. Adrian. Yo, Adrian. Cliff could do a Rodney. Okay, Cliff. All right. Vote if you want to hear Cliff do a Rodney Dangerfield. A classic, old school New Yorker. One of the more famous ones from the late 1900s. This stream needs a bit more cowbell. I really want to do like a Christopher Walken. He kind of just speaks out of nowhere, random sounds coming. Sounds a little bit, like Captain from Star Trek. Claire, you do a good Tom Hanks. Oh, yeah, that one's a little bit more difficult. That's cool. I would love to listen to that. Oh, I wish I could do a Prince Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. Where's that from? Let me know. Ali Merhaba. Queen, you know it. Harry Potter. Oh yeah. Luke, I am your father. Where's that from? Go. Here's another great coffee shop. Variety. Variety Coffee Roasters. They're originally from Bushwick. Someone says Star Trek. Oh no, no, that's not Star Trek. It's Star Wars. Empire Star. But maybe I can do a bit of Star Trek. The captain, Tiberius Kirk, going to far new places, far, far beyond, where no man has gone before. Yes. Today we're going on a mission to defeat the lizard people. Where is this accent from? Oh, it's me. Try not, do. Use the force, me. Use the force. That was not George Takei. That, well, it was the same show, but that was, I was doing Captain Kirk. That was Star Trek, yeah. George Takei speaks so deep. Groovy, baby. Oh, that's Austin Powers. I love that. Oh, my precious. Where's that from? You shall not pass. Lori says the force is strong with this one. Indeed it is. Here's the Chelsea Hotel. And let me show you a little bit of the Chelsea. Oh my! I am George Takei. I love how he speaks all the way down to the very pit of his stomach. George Takei. Hey everyone, this is a serious show. We talk about serious history and serious topics, okay? Okay, let's keep it serious. We got the Chelsea Hotel here. You know what? I'll give him an offer he can't refuse. Can't quite do a Marlon Brando. It's very hard on the throat. Chelsea Hotel reminds you of the Nelson Sullivan vlog. Oh, he went inside. Oh, I gotta check that out, Greg. Thank you. I'm glad they finally removed the scaffolding, so they made it look nice. Queen says, no seriousness. No, Queen, this is a serious channel. Here in Urbanist, it's all seriousness. Serious history, serious architecture, serious streets, serious pigeons, serious. Are people crossing the road to avoid you? I think they are, yes indeed. This is where Sid Vicious, the entire ordeal happened with Sid Vicious. This is also the place where 2001, A Space Odyssey was filmed. Cue the music. What was in that cold brew? The mystery of life. That was what was in that cold brew. Does this hotel have any secrets? Any ghost stories? It actually does have a ghost story. It's actually one of the more funner ghost stories. So, right over here in the Chelsea Hotel, there's been rumors. There's many ghosts, including the ghost of Sid and Nancy. Remind me what band those guys were in again? But there's another ghost here. And it's a ghost that people avoid. Not due to fear, not due to a terror that they feel a weird presence. No. This particular ghost, his name is Larry. He walks along the halls of the Chelsea Hotel and he keeps yapping, talking all night long about random things. How his day was back in whenever he was alive. Random family members. Random things. Who cares what he's talking about? The thing is, he talks a bit too much all the time. Larry has been heard by so many residents of the Chelsea Hotel throughout the decades, and some of them have grown a little bit of affection for good old Larry the Ghost. And some run away, not out of fear, but out of annoyance, because the man just won't shut up. Larry the Ghost. And I'm not joking, that is actually a real ghost story of the Chelsea Hotel. I'll show you the plaques. Let's cross the street. Let's wait for the bus to pass. But what does he talk about? I don't think people will even want to know. Just talks. It's not even about anything important. It's like one of those people you meet at the subway that say hi and start conversation and they just don't shut up. They just keep on talking about nothing in particular, about everything you care least about in the world. That's Larry. All right, lots of cars passing through, so let me wait. Hey, Aya Vlogs, welcome. Does Larry speak with an accent? No, Larry's just a typical New Yorker. It's a typical New Yorker. Maybe he had too much coffee when he passed away, and he just keeps on talking. He just wants a friend. Maybe Larry does just want a friend. You have no need to keep a low profile here. Be loud and be proud with all your fellow urbanists. Why is the Chelsea Hotel so legendary? Well, let me wait until I can cross the street. So many cars. Now, we got an opening. Go find Larry. Let's see if we can chat up Larry. Warning, this live stream might turn into like a 5-hour live stream if we end up finding Larry. Chelsea guitars to remain in iconic location. Look at that. So a lot of people have mentioned Leonard Cohen lived here. Brendan Behan, James Schuyler, who's a Pulitzer Prize winning novelist. Thomas Wolfe, great American writer. It says, "Look homeward, angel, of time and the river, the web and the rock. You can't go home again, the hills beyond." Dylan Thomas, rage, rage against the good night. Arthur Miller, the playboy, the playwright. Actually, no, I always confuse Arthur Miller with the other guy. Arthur Miller, the playwright of Death of a Salesman, The Crucible. This is also a historic landmark. Let's see who else here. The Chelsea Hotel, designed by Hubert and Prisson. The Chelsea was opened in 1884 as one of the city's earliest cooperative apartment houses. It became a hotel about 1905. The floor cast iron balconies were made by the firm J.B. and J.M. That's a lot of initials right there. And writers who have lived here include Arthur B. Davis, James T. Farrell, Robert Flattery, ooh, a lot of Irish names here, O. Henry, John Sloan, Dylan Thomas, and Thomas Wolfe. And Sid Vicious, we hear people put more names here. Patti Smith also was here. Virgil Thompson, Sir Arthur C. Clarke wrote 2001 Space Odyssey here. 2001 Space Odyssey was written at the same time that the movie was made. And Shirley Clarke was here as well. And we have a quote. It says, "I turned silence and nights into words. What was unmute able, I wrote down. I made the whirling world standing still." So there you go. I don't know if it's open to the public. That's a great question. I don't know. Obviously it's repaired, but I think it has become a more expensive hotel since then, or maybe apartments. Don't know for sure. If anyone does know, do let us know as well. And that plate, I think people just wanted to affectionately refer to the other people who were missing from that list. Patti Smith, Sid Vicious, a bunch of other people. And the first song I learned on the guitar was Suzanne by Leonard Cohen. Oh, that's really cool. Watch out, Larry's behind you. Yeah, I hope Larry does not follow me home. You know, I like my quiet time. Don't want to be next to someone chatting all the time. Looks like American Horror Story. I'm not sure if did they feature it in American Horror Story. There was like an episode in New York. And has been remodeled, yeah. Has been remodeled. Where we have bus. And I'll show you here the corner. Romachek would know. Ooh, we're referring to. And the black monolith has just been documented. I think they're nature spirits. Oh, interesting hide. Yeah, I mean, there's a huge black monolith and floating around the Earth right now. No one knows what it is. Some scientists have said that it might be aliens. Who knows? Your glasses are fogging up. They are indeed. Here's one of my favorite cinemas. Oh no. It is gone. Cineopolis. I want to go back. Please open up again. One day, I'll be back to see a movie once again. Sitting down amongst strangers to enjoy a good Marvel film. Candy, yes, the name of the big black rock that's floating in space that is rather flat. It's called Omamao. Omao. Ooh, interesting. If you're a fan of the show, Netflix show, Master of None, one of the iconic scenes in season 1, I think it is, ends here. Here's a pizza recommendation. One of the very few Detroit style pizzas here in New York City. And the CE train is here. What's the most famous person you've seen on the streets? Tim asked, what's the most famous person you see on the streets? I mean, we saw Sarah Jessica Parker, and I bumped into quite a few people. I've seen Tom Hardy, Zachary Quinto, who's Spock in the new Star Treks. Justin Timberlake is probably the most famous person I've seen in the street. Where did they film Uma Thurman having a shake with that person? That's Pulp Fiction. It takes place in LA, not in New York at all. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. That concludes our walk. I hope you enjoyed it, walking around, and I hope you enjoyed the very serious accent coaching that we had at the hotel as well. Again, I offer $9,000 an hour accent coaching. You can learn a huge variety of accents. Just join my online e-course, subscribe to my newsletter, and with my newsletter, be sure to also subscribe to like 5 other newsletters that I have. No, I'm joking. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Siempre está hambroso y sigue explorando. There we go. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.